Happy Wednesday, Bobcat teachers and scholars. I don't know about you, but music just makes me want to dance. Come on, dance with me this morning. I know you can. I can't wait. Teachers, snap a few pictures from me so we can get started with this day. Today is Wednesday. It's going to be a wonderful day. Let's get started with our morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff.
Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership for my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forget.
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Thank you so much for remembering our school-wide rules of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, and following our Zone Zero rule in the hallway, as all classes have been able to continue learning when you are moving to the restroom, to support, and to lunch. We'll continue to watch today to see if we have earned a treat day this week. In our school-wide events and activities, in our daily attendance check-in. On yesterday, our attendance percentage was 92.1. Now it wasn't 99, but that's okay. 90s, 90, anything we will take. We just want to stay above 90%. Now, as always, we are going to check to see which grade level has the highest attendance rate. Will grade K hang on to their lead? Or will grades 2 and 4 swoop in and take over the lead? Let's find out now. Coming in first place with the highest attendance rate for yesterday, we have our Grade K scholars. Grade K, you have almost held on for this entire week. But don't forget that every student counts. So, Grade K teachers, if you are missing students today, call them and tell them to come to school. Because grade 4 and grade 5 are only 5/10 of a point behind you. That means that if they have more students at school today, they will take over the lead. Scholars, on yesterday, I sent out a message to remind your parents that we're having our annual Title I meeting and open house this evening. It will begin at 4 p.m. and end at 6 p.m. Remember, if they are not able to come to the meeting this evening, they can stay at school when they drop you off in the morning and attend the meeting. Tell them the meeting is only about 30 minutes long, so they'll be able to leave at 9 a.m. So if they're not able to come tonight, ask them to give us 30 minutes in the morning so that you can get your homework pass. You want that. Your teacher might even give you a little extra credit. Ask them about it. As we continue with our safety drill alerts for this week, scholars, we will be having an intruder drill really soon. Some things to keep in mind during an intruder drill: you must be seated on the floor, away from the window and the doors. You must be completely silent. If there was an intruder roaming the halls outside of your classroom, you don't want to alert him or her that anyone is in the classroom. You would not only put your life in danger, but you would put your classmates and your teacher's life in danger. So we understand that practice makes perfect, and that is why we will practice this and every other drill to make sure that we can execute them perfectly to keep everyone safe from harm. Teachers, if you haven't already done so, this would be a good time to pause and talk to students about the expectations for the intruder drill, as we will have one this week. Our second school-wide event and activity is the announcement of our annual school-wide ceiling tile contest. Each year, every class submits a ceiling tile for us to add to our cafeteria or our hallway. The winning class this year will get a pizza party. Remember, this contest is sponsored by our plant manager, Mr. Smith. Please get with him so that your class can begin working on your ceiling tile. We can't wait to see what you come up with this year.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet. Each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, of feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angustein.
5, 6.
I'm Bobcat in Scenic Hills School. Yes, we are a big deal. We like to read and write our names. And to study hard, we can do the study. Go Bobcats! Go Bobcats! Go Bobcats! Go Bobcats! Go Bobcats!
Today we have one scholar to celebrate. It was on this day that James Hawkins was born. James, we are so excited to have you with us today at the Hill so that we can celebrate just a piece of your special day with you. And we hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Now, when you see James in the hallway, the cafeteria, outside for recess, even if you don't see him until it is time for us to be dismissed this afternoon, be sure to give him a special Bobcat birthday shout out. Now, for those of you in the room with James, right at this moment. Help me wish him happy birthday by turning, pointing to him, and saying, Happy birthday! Today's classroom spotlight goes to the Grade 1 scholars in Miss K's class. When I visited their classroom, they were working extremely hard to make those tens. It is for this reason that they are being spotlighted today. Scholars, I wanted you to know that we see you and we appreciate you working hard to conquer those math standards. Keep up the great work.
All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now we are going to listen today. We have been doing multiplication, but today you must be ready. Today we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Pay close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds. And 3 seconds only. And the addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Attention. Let's go. 820.
11 minus 9. 12. Is that answer 12? Let's use the counting back strategy. Do you notice anything different about my number? How do you know that something might be wrong with my answer? Think about what you know about subtraction. Should the numbers get larger or smaller? Let's check my work. We're going to take 11 and we're going to count back 9 numbers. Ready? Put the big number in your head. That is 11. Let's do it. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, that's 2. Scholars, that is 2. Did you notice what I just noticed? When you subtract, the number gets larger or smaller. Which one is it? Smaller. When I was in 3rd grade yesterday, I gave one of the scholars the example of if you are eating a bag of chips and you share 9 of your chips with your classmates, will you have more chips or less chips in your bag? Less chips means that the number is supposed to get smaller. So right away when you look at this 12, you know that that cannot be the right answer because the answer should not be larger than the biggest number in my subtraction problem. The largest number in our subtraction problem is 11. That means that the answer has to be smaller than 11. And thank you for helping me check my work because we know that the answer is 2. The answer is 2. Let's do our last problem for today. 340 plus 207. 547. Let's check our work. Let's look in the ones column. The ones column has 0 plus 7, and we know that's 7. 4 plus 0 in the tens column, we know the answer is 4. And in our hundreds column, we have a 3 and a 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Give yourself a pat on the back. You are doing a phenomenal job with your hard facts, and we couldn't be prouder of you. Now, students in the spotlight, today we are shining a light on a scholar that Miss Brookins visited over the weekend. And we don't often spotlight our scholars for things that they do outside of school, but Carter Smith did an amazing job representing us, our Bobcats, during his football game over the weekend. Now, scholars, if you are doing some great things outside of school, be sure to let us know so that we can spotlight you too. Great job, Carter. International holidays. Today is National Comic Book Day. Do you like reading comic books? Do you own any comic books? I love comic books. A lot of our comic books are turned into cartoons. What is your favorite comic book? See if you can tell your teacher today. In addition to it being National Comic Book Day, it is also Math Storytelling Day. Today's challenge question is, can you write a story using math? Have you ever written a story in math? I know you write stories in science, social studies, you write stories in reading. Have you ever written a math story? That is our challenge for today. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Today's read aloud. Today we will finish our chapter book, Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. So, scholars, now that you have met Peter and Fudge, what do you think Peter will be able to do to help tame Fudge on this day? Today you will read chapters 5 through 8. You will start at 14 minutes and 6 seconds and go through the end of our book. In addition to our book for the day, teachers, we also have our All About Six. For our pre-K and K scholars, we have our number sentences. For our scholars in grades 1 through 2, we have our basic division. For our scholars in grade 3, and for our scholars in grades 4 and 5, we are going to be working on multi-digit multiplication. Now, scholars, remember, if you do not have time to watch these videos at school, you can go to our school's YouTube page when you get home and watch those videos so that you can continue to build your brilliance. Today is Wednesday. We want to have a great day of teaching and learning, scholars, especially since your teacher will see some of your parents this evening. So today would be a great day for you to remember to follow the 3R approach. We'll be around to see you soon. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.